What's up, guys? It's Entity back with my third video, and today, guys, is a great day. Finally, all been waiting for it all week long. We've heard reports about it, we've heard people talk, we've heard the developers try to give us hints and everything, but it's finally time for us to get into that new role gameplay, all right? So recently, all right, a new role was just added to the game as well as a new avatar, and the new role is none other than the Interrogator, all right? A female mafia role. That's a first. Anyways, so the Interrogator can interrogate one person every night and finds out their exact role. That's right. No, not like the cop where they can only find if they're village and mafia. No, they can find the exact role. So if somebody's like the Gravedigger, for instance, like you can know that and you can get them killed off. And it's such a great role because the mafia needs an investigative role. It needs a spy role because especially with like roles like the granny and roles like the cops, it's really hard to predict which role is who. So you have an interrogator going around checking people up, all right? Then it's much easier for the mafia to know who is who. Now here's the catch though. The interrogator can die by the granny, okay? The interrogator can be seen when creeped, and the interrogator can also be checked by the cop and is seen as mafia, okay? Which, in my opinion, puts the interrogator at a big disadvantage. And the reason behind this is, and I also want the developers to think about this as well, a role that needs to find out other people's roles, one of the roles that needs to be found out is the granny. Sure, the interrogator sacrifices their life to find that out, but at the same time, in my opinion, I feel that the interrogator, sorry, it keeps on clicking, but I feel like the interrogator should be able to know, all right, who the granny is without dying. They should have the framer aspect. And, I mean, it just makes Mafia a lot easier for the Mafia. Because, let's face it, guys, the Village is OP, all right? Whenever I play games as Mafia, it's a lot harder to win than the Village, all right? And I get that's the mechanics of the game, but it's come to the point where people know everybody's roles within night 2, and the game's over. All right? And it's not fun, Why not put a role that, like the interrogator, that can see other people's roles but not have to worry about dying by granny, okay? That's not the only thing the interrogator can do, though. This isn't just a one-trick pony, no, because lately, if you've noticed, the developers have done a lot of things with dual ability roles, like, for instance, the Gravedigger can talk in the chat, the dead chat, and can revive. The interrogator can also make sure the person that was, interrogated, quote unquote, scared, okay, and that person will not be able to talk the next day, okay? There's a mechanic they put in the game where if you type a letter, it gives up another letter, I think like that, and it's really complicated, but it's really smart as well, all right? And that's an aspect I really like, okay? Give the interrogator a double ability like that and other things of that sort, give more roles that ability because you don't want a one-trick pony, especially for the Mafia, all right? Now, as I said, there's a lot of things that can be done to help this role, and I'm going to give my opinion on it as well. I'm not a fan of it, all right? I love the idea, but I was really hoping for a role that can go out and kill. I was really hoping for a role that was kind of like the Toaster, where the Mafia has another chance to kill, because in my book, sure, you can interrogate somebody, make them scared, and make them not be able to talk. And there's a lot of advantages with that, all right? And it's a great role. This role needed to be pumped out. But in my book, I feel like if you're going to open a Mafia role or give out one, especially now, you give one out that can, really help the Mafia out and really get rid of this Village OP kind of scenario, okay? Because I found out, all right, and we'll do some interrogator gameplay, by the way, just to show you what it's like. But I found out that whenever I play a game, especially as the Mafia, it's just big disadvantage, all right? And it's just, I feel it's unfair to the Mafia. And sure, there are some situations where the Mafia will win, okay? But I don't feel like, especially with the current roles that are out, especially the Gravedigger. I mean, the Gravedigger is probably one of the most OP roles in the game, and that's not a bad thing, all right? But I'm telling you, if they're going to make an OP role, they counter it by making a really good role for the Mafia, So yeah, that's just my take on it. Great work. This is exceptional. I've never really thought of this kind of role. I was thinking more killing roles, but this role still gets the job done. This role, despite everything, this can be a great role to play. It's a great role to get rid of those people that always, get a cop isn't talking, but a cop has a lead. Okay, silence them. It's really nice. It's really effective. Really gets the job done. Thank you, developers at Toast Mobile, and also to go on another point. Yes, they did put the avatar in, and they are on sale, guys. I recommend, all right, as of now, if you don't have the coins, go buy some. Go if you have the extra money. All right, don't go out if you're broke, don't go doing it. But if you have the extra money, go get it now. They're putting it on sale. It makes it a lot easier for you. You'll get some extra coins. It's a great promo. All right, and it's really just a great way, to get a little head start on this really, really new role. And also, guys, I want to recommend another thing. I'd probably avoid role picking this role as of now. If you get it, that's good for you. But because with the current update, everybody's gonna be role picking this role. You're probably gonna end up getting your role pick wasted. I've seen people that normally play Village role pick to the Interrogator because it's a new role. Just like people role pick the Gravedigger. All right. So I'm just recommending that y'all keep your role picks. Maybe wait for tomorrow, after tomorrow, something like that, and we will see. Maybe you'll get that role pick. Maybe you'll get that role that you always want to try out. But in the meantime, I will be trying to showcase some gameplay for this. Yeah. So let's get started on that game. Boom! And we are here with the gameplay. So I was Interrogator, all right? And to give you a run through this game, because my recording software did crash. Night 1, interrogated Boba Fett. We got the Gravedigger killed. That's just great. That's great. We're really lucky. And we're going to hopefully see what happens here. So Boba is the doctor, which is good. And we also have the Gravedigger out, so no one will escape death. Well, nobody. All right, not no one, the player. Anyways, so I'm going to assume that Crystals is Granny. So our Mafia are Danielia the Woman, Grace Quadrini, and Gabby Williams. I was on the Discord with Gabby, actually, fun fact, and it was quite a strange experience. Let's have fun with Boba here. What about Toes? And we're just gonna poke a bit of fun with him. So we do find out a doctor obviously is good. And hopefully we can get a cop killed now that we have the Gravedigger out of the way. And obviously Creeper can no longer self-creep, which is a big thing. And I'm also going to try a tactic soon once I can figure out a cop. So yeah, let's see what we can do over here. And we're also all voting no one. And let me see if we have some AFKs over here. Is No Laws AFK? No Laws is AFK, and he's out with the Village. Xanaris is not. I think that's just it. I think it's just no one. Now let's tell our friends what we found. Boba is Doctor. Also, sorry, I kind of ended up roasting Boba. I wanted to say Boba Fett, and I said Boba Fart. So sorry about that, Boba. You still the OG. But we're gonna tell everybody that Boba's a doctor, and we are going to interrogate. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to try a new tactic here, and we are going to interrogate, let's see here, let's interrogate Xanaris, why not? Let's ask who they're killing, and here's what we're going to try to do then the next day. The next day, we're hopefully going to try to get an AFK, hopefully try to either frame No Laws, get him executed. Hopefully he's a cop or another important role, and hopefully we do kill a cop. That's the issue, is that we need to kill a cop and discard dry carries, you probably meant to say. But yeah, I mean, so far so good. When you get a Gravedigger killed, it's usually a great thing. And I don't think any of our other Mafia are AFK, are active, I mean. Let's try to make sure they are here. And, I'm trying to think out what else we can do here. I'm trying to think that maybe we can, I will try to find out the role of, Xanaries and hopefully keep her quiet. And I really do hope that Dracarys is the other cop. Unless Xanaries isn't a cop at all, and maybe she's a creeper or something dumb. And I'll tell Gabby to speak gibberish after tomorrow. Unless you're checked. Okay, we'll do that. And Dracarys, the villager, was killed by the mafia. So we're gonna ask for any leads, and I think we might have run into a problem. I think because we underestimated the fact okay, so it looks like Xanaries is AFK. So here's what we did, all right? We found out who the creeper is, but the problem with that is that the creeper can lead. And now we're gonna pretend we're the creeper. And we are going to do this. We will vote. So we're gonna pretend we're creeper, and when we were interrogator. So they're voting out Danalia, and we're gonna see what we can do here. Yeah. So let's see how well this works out for us. So Tasha, I don't know what she's doing, but I think she's just messing with us. And if that's the case, then that's fine. So Danalia is voting for Xanaries. Xanaries is voting for Danalia. It all works out in the end. And I'm going to try to keep Danalia quiet. Not Danalia, what am I saying? I'm going to try to keep Creeper quiet. So we get a granny executed, which is great. It's great. So here's what we're going to do then. I think this is game over. No, it's not game over. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. And we're able to do that, which is dirty. Very, very dirty. So I think we're able to win this game. I think this is a good game. And basically what we did there is we exploited that. You know, we interrogated the person that was the creeper, and we found out who they were, and we were able to lead a vote. And hopefully, you know, we were able to find out that we were able to find out who was who. But yeah, I mean that's just good game. Now we're gonna try to scare the doctor. Who you gonna save, Boba? Who's you gonna save? Let's see what happens. You know, hopefully. I mean, we don't really we kind of have a low chance of messing this up, but yeah. So we're able to do that. We're able to get a villager killed, which is unfortunate, but I mean, still, at least it's a roll killed, and we didn't hit Granny. Tasha was Granny, and she died. So we're gonna interrogate somebody for fun. We'll probably gonna interrogate Crystals. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll interrogate Crystals because she is a cop. We'll keep her silent. We'll keep her quiet. And so we have to hope we win this because the doctor is still alive, and I think that's over. No way! No way! That's unheard of. Oh no, we have to hope that everybody gets online. If we lose this to AFKs, I'm gonna be upset. I think we lose this. We're going to lose this to AFKs. There we go. There we go. And they're voting out. They're going to vote out the one person that can keep them in this. You know, they're voting out the one person that they're going to vote out the one person that can't keep killing. You know, we always have a chance to kill every single night. I'm going to tell my Mafia to vote Boba just in case. Boba's a doctor. Danalia, do it. We're going to ask Danalia to change. Okay, so we hopefully get Danalia to change, and we do. It's a 4v4, and hopefully we can get the doctor executed because, I mean, hey, you know, we're just guessing. And, yeah, let's see what happens. Wish me good luck, people. Quadrini wants that last vote, but I don't think she's going to get it. And let's see what happens. And I die, which is fine. That's fine. Hey, I did pretty good. And I did my part now because the Mafia still has a chance to win this. So hopefully we can get the right, you know, hopefully we can get the right kill this time. Because I was stupid. We probably should have been able to win that, but now we're going to give them a bunch of 50-50s. But it's okay, you know, all we have to do is get somebody killed tonight, and hopefully things can happen, all right? But I did my job as interrogator. I got the Granny out. You know, Gravedigger is gone. Nobody's bringing her back. Granny is the only role that was insta-win, and that was the only role I was afraid people were going to hit. We're going to have to see what can happen. So we really cannot afford the Mafia to do that. Again, we really cannot afford that. We probably should have switched to Zanaries because they probably knew that was going to happen. But, I mean, either way, we're still doing fine. And I want to say that I probably should have pretended that I was actually... because if they were able to piece it together... Just remember, if you're right, we win. Yeah, they have to get the right person here. But honestly, I think that there's no way we make the same mistake of killing no loss again. Because that's what they're probably going to do. Or Boba might save himself. Boba can't save himself. Boba cannot. Actually, Boba might have to save himself, actually. Because if Boba doesn't, then it's 50-50 mania throughout here. And I can't... Yes, okay, so they got... Wait, what happened? Yeah, Crystals the cop was killed by the Mafia. All right, sweet. So they're able to pull off a kill, which is fine. People are voting out Grace Quadrini, Boba Fett, and then we need Danalia, the woman, to come online to vote as well. Okay, come on. Danalia, the woman, you gotta play, buddy. There we go. We get it. All right, that's fine. And I really don't mind either or because, I mean, we able to get a power play on the cop, and we are able to just, you know, bring it down to a bunch of 50-50s. And the village has to get really, really lucky for these. You know, it's not easy to win 50-50s. It's really not. And I think that whenever it's multiple 50-50s, especially, the advantage goes to the excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. The advantage goes to the Mafia because the Mafia gets 150-50 and they win. The village has to win multiple, and especially because there's a doctor up, and stuff like that. You really gotta think. So obviously, I don't know if keeping the doctor alive was the best play, but at the same time, I did get the granny out, so that is fine. Now let's see how well my mafia do. And I really don't know what else to really say over here. I'd say it was a great game by both sides. I mean, the mafia was able to find the gravedigger, and hopefully we do win this. And they are lynching Grace Quadrini, which is a problem because, you know, yeah, we worked hard. She's right about that one. And I would be surprised if we lost here, honestly. But I think this is ours. And we do get the win. Good work, people. We're gonna give that one just a solid GG. Just throw it up in there. And that was great. That was a really well played game. I'm impressed with the way the Mafia played. I'm impressed that Boba Fett was able to get that save. It was a really good game overall. Good work to both sides. You guys played really well. But at the end of the day, the Mafia did win because we were able to outsmart the town. Because we just, we were able to pick up on their cues. We were able to read them better. And we were able to, just be able to find roles and trick people. We were able to really get some good old deception up in there. We were able to, I really played Boba Fett really well by claiming that I knew his role when I didn't. And obviously, they executed the least important role at the time. I'm going to give you guys a tip. If you're a village and you know who the interrogator is and you also know who all the other mafia are, get rid of all the other mafia, okay? Because the thing is, if let's say they had won, let's say I'd stayed alive, all right, and they instead decide to execute Danalia the woman, Gabby Williams, and Grace Quadrini, okay? They won those 350-50s, all right? That's one less 50-50 they have to go through because I can't kill. I can only interrogate, Sure, I might be able to have a little bit of fun with it, but I can't really do anything else but that. And also, I mean, it really just makes it a lot easier for you guys. You got to 50-50s are hard to win. You just saw it right here. They had to win a lot of 50-50s, and they really didn't. They didn't really stand a chance in the end. In the end, Boba Fett was not, he couldn't save the right person because he didn't know who to save. And I think actually what happened is that Boba saved no laws again because Boba would think that we would go for no laws a repeating time. And that's a smart play, honestly. And that's probably what I would have done. But at the same time, like halfway through, I recognized that, hey, kill off Crystals or Xanaries or even Boba himself. Like, what's the problem with killing off Boba himself? You get rid of the doctor, all of a sudden it's 50-50 mania down the stretch. It's not even there's no chance. Even if they do, like you have so much, there's no margin for error. But yeah, that wraps up this video, guys. Before we go, though, I do want to put out a suggestion. I heard that, I've heard a lot of suggestions on what I should do to this video, to this YouTube channel, and what I should do in regards to making videos. And someone gave me the idea of making an Entities radio show. And what I would do in this radio show is I'd bring in people, either really good players or developers, if I'm lucky, man. I got to be really lucky for that. Or even just standard Mafia players and ask them for their opinions on what is right, what is wrong, what do you think about this, what do you think about that, and just get the general gauge of the community. Because, let's face it, all right, in Mafia, okay, there's a lot of things that goes on, there's a lot of opinions that people have, and not a lot of people have a room to speak it. We don't all have a personal audience with Toast or a personal audience with many of the other people that play this game. So I feel if I host like a podcast kind of thing, I would really, be able to express the opinions of people. Because this isn't about me, guys. Like, sure, I have an account up and I can get money off of this, but I mean the subscriber amount I have and stuff like that, like this is I don't need it. I only do this really for you guys because I know you guys want to see more Mafia content. There's not a lot of other Mafia YouTubers out there, and I really want to kind of just endorse Mafia in general and give light to this small little community and have people start playing this game because it's really fun. But I really can't do that if, I don't have the opinions of all the people that are playing there, Like, sure, I have an audience because I'm a YouTuber, but many people don't. Many people want to have their own opinions, but they can't state it because they either don't want to make a YouTube or reasons like that, But yeah, if you guys like that idea, just tell me in the comment section below. And if you have reasons against it, tell me why. What I would do is probably make a Discord for it and then in the next video, if you guys say yes, I will do a little raffle in the comment section where I will basically tell you guys like, hey, um, you all you got to do is type in a comment and I will plug it in and plug it into like a name generator, and if you win, then I will invite you to a personal Discord that I will make, and I will ask for your opinions on things, and obviously we can do like group discussion kind of things if you guys like. But yeah, it's kind of just a general idea kind of thing. It was just one of my thoughts. Also, that Creeper Guide, I know I keep bringing it up. It will be coming out soon. All right, it really will be. And I promise you guys that I will try to get that job done as soon as I can. All right, but anyways, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that funky jazz, notifications, anything you guys want to do. And any video suggestions, put them in the comments below. I'm always open to listen. But yeah, this is just Entity signing out.